vaccine rollout continues, more groups become eligible, but many still wondering when it will be their turn to get vaccinated. And that includes transit workers who deal with the public every day. NBC 10's Mike Manzoni joining us live from Quincy with a closer look at that part of the story. Mike.
JC, this is an old Lowe's behind me, and the MBTA plan to use it to start vaccinating its workers as early as the middle of last month. But it's still not open because transit workers still aren't eligible and vaccine supply is still limited. The governor added teachers to the list of people eligible to receive a COVID vaccine after President Biden pushed for it this week. But transit workers still aren't on that list.
Does that surprise you?
Even though the MBTA has its own vaccination site ready to go at this vacant Lowe's in Quincy.
I think what he's done, it's a broken promise, and he's dropped the ball.
Jim Evers represents thousands of MBTA employees as president of Carmen's Local 589. He says frontline workers without vaccines puts both employees and riders at risk. More than 300 transit workers have already caught the coronavirus and one died.
It's a health risk to the riding public.
The T planned to open the site in mid-February with the starting goal of vaccinating 200 workers a day. The idea was that a separate site would prevent service issues because transit workers wouldn't have to wait in line at mass vaccination sites. More than 4,000 employees already signed up, but they have no idea when they'll actually end up getting a shot.
If the state is to put us into this big facility like Gillette, they can't manage the disruption in service that it could cause.
T-riders we talked with also don't understand why transit workers aren't eligible yet.
I really think they should have them vaccinated.
I think they should be in the front line getting it. Absolutely, I do, yeah.
And we reached out to the governor's office this afternoon, but never heard back. We did hear from the T, though. It blames the issue on the limited vaccine supply from the federal government. We're live in Quincy. Mike Manzoni, NBC 10 Boston.
Mike.